So this is a nice kit from Lights Up. This allows you to add a running light or a brake light to the back of your car. And it comes with a custom-made LED. Looks like maybe an ink 3D printer of some sort. When I received it, there was quite a bit of waterproofing silicone on the red LED, so I did have to buff that out quite a bit with a microfiber towel to get it all cleaned off. It came out good. The sticky pads, I'm not going to complain about it, but they came useless except for this one here, so I'm going to have to pick up some foam tape, I guess, to get this attached. And yeah, and it comes with 6 feet of cord to wire in, and a couple pages of directions. Now I'm going to finish prepping this. So I cleaned off the old tape that's at the bottom, and I purchased some weatherproof high temperature 3M tape, 1 inch wide. Put that along the bottom. The directions say to add some blue tape to the car to protect the paint. That is not going to last through any type of moisture or heat or anything. That's just temporary tape. I have some plastic vinyl used to just protect stuff. I'm going to cut a piece and I'm going to stick it here in lieu of the blue tape, and that'll protect from this rubbing on the paint. So I got a piece of double-sided tape on the bottom. I applied a little bit of protective vinyl film to this side here. That'll protect the paint. And I just have this blue tape over the red plastic just to protect it during installation, and I marked the center line of the lens. So I've loosened up my weather stripping here. My joint's not quite in the middle, but I'll figure that out. And then you're going to take your denatured alcohol and you're going to clean this really good. Get all the waxes and grease out and dirt and prepare it to mount it. And I'm just going to stick it by eye. I'm not going to measure it out. I got a tab right here, right in the middle, a button. I got my line. I'm just going to line it up, and it'll be close enough. It's going to sit right in the truck like that. You're going to want to push it tight against the back side here and make sure this clears your trunk. You're going to peel the tape off, push it against the back, slide it down until it touches, hold it for about 20 seconds. And it should clear. Yeah. If it doesn't, you see it sits off the deck with that angle. It's kind of nice. Yeah. It's very sturdy. It's not going to really move around much. All right, so next I put down this side of the weather stripping that didn't have the tape on it. You might have to even put a hole through your weather strip in. You can even Dremel in a small notch in here. But so I've got the wire kind of pushed down. It's bending over right now. That's what you want to do. And then at this spot, I'm going to put some electrical tape on it to protect it from the push of the weather stripping and the trunk pushing on it. This weather stripping is old, so I happen to have about a 1/4 inch gap between the two pieces that you can't see because of this big piece of electrical tape. I believe it to be original. Everything here I think is how it left the factory. But I was able to push it down and get it squeezed in the middle there, and appears to be sitting okay. So notice I have electrical tape wrapped around the wire. It's about this long, about 1.5 inches long. I did 2 small layers, and that should help protect the wires a little bit from the pinching that's going on right there. Securing the wire, I'm using a good quality duct tape, Gorilla duct tape, and of course, this is going to get tucked up when the panels get back in. So I put a small piece right here, and I put a piece here, I put another piece here, and I'm running it right along here. And then I put a little piece behind here. And then I followed the factory wiring. I stuck it through this hole. I'm running it, put it behind this clip. And then I put a small piece of tape right here. I did it. Next thing you're going to do is you need to get a longer ground line. So you're going to have to peel back carefully some of this black insulation. You're going to need to expose probably a good 4 or 5 inches in order for everything to reach. So that's going to be your next step, is getting more exposed wire. Very easy. You got a double plug for the ground. So your ground line is right here on the left-hand side. So you just remove the wire, attach it to the double, then attach the new contact onto there. And then you pick, if you want the parking lights to come on and no brake light, you use this one. If you want the parking lights to work, you use this one. And which is the non-red wire. And it's a double wire, so you just remove this from the bulb and then hook the new male connector in there. Then the female connector goes right there. So now you're powering up basically both bulbs. And now you're ready for a test. Find someone to tap the pedal for you. All right, let's see if she works. Just tap it a few times. Yeah, there she goes. Keep it down. There you go. There's the LED. All nicely installed. Works perfect. If you have a luggage rack, this is probably not going to be the best light for you. There are all sorts of things you can do around the license plate and down here, but my goal was to obviously get the third light as high as possible where it belongs. If I had a roll bar, I probably would have rigged one into the roll bar because the top's down most of the time, or onto the back of the luggage rack. But this works really good for me, and I do recommend it. The other thing is you can buy flasher units like the motorcycles use for like $10 on Amazon. So you could add a flasher diode thing to it so that when you step on a brake light, it'll flash 4 times. So that's something you might consider too.